The Street Corner Soapbox. The Street Corner Soapbox with Falso and Willin. Podcast takeover. We're making a killing. Music to nightlife. Debauchery and street news. Serving it hot. We are some street news, movies and mayhem. The craziest guests, words from chaos. Get it off our chest. Rhode Island, worldwide, dark corners in all places. Speak how we live, radio show, smoking aces. Ladies and gents, for the people we're talking. Take the show on the road, right where you're walking. Yeah.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Street Corner Soapbox Podcast coming to you live.
That's right, boys and girls. Street Corner Soapbox. Now, we all know during this crazy time with the pandemic, businesses are struggling. So we're here to support local businesses, and we need your help to do so also.
That's right. So subscribe to our Patreon, become a member to help support the show, and receive exclusive episodes and bonus content, as well as discounts on merch. That's patreon.com/streetcorner_soapbox2020.
Follow us on our website, streetcornersoapbox.com.
That's right, boys and girls. We are back. Street Corner Soapbox. I'm here with my brother, Lord Willin.
Peace, peace. What's going on?
What up, what up, what up? Good guest tonight.
Yes, sir. Pro City Records is in the building.
What's going on?
What's going on, fellas? We got three guests today. We got my man Justin, who's the
Boss man,
CEO, founder of Pro City Records. He's been on the music scene for a while. We actually have some mutual friends through the music scene. Specifically, my man Vertigo over at Beatbox Studios.
Beatbox man, Vert.
What's up, Chachi? Great people, man. If you're looking for studio time, check out Beatbox Studios. I always plug them because they're great people, great studio.
Yes,
great engineering,
thank you guys for coming out,
professional.
Thank you for having us, man. I really appreciate this, man.
We got Lloyd, who's the artist manager, artist management. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Good, and you?
Good, man. And we got one of their artists, Pnooma. What's going on, man?
How you doing? Chilling. We live in the building.
Word. So, how's things going, guys? How you doing?
Things are good, man.
Yeah,
things are good. Things are growing, man. In the midst of a pandemic, you know.
Yeah, I know.
We're not letting that hold us back, man. We're growing.
Yeah, gotta keep grinding.
We're making connections, building friends in this industry.
That's what it's all about.
You know, it's a learning experience, and and we're just getting ready for this to all pass, man. So we can just
hopefully sooner than later, right?
Hopefully, man. Hopefully.
So, Justin, since you're the CEO and the founder,
I am.
And the elder out of the crew, why don't you?
These are my kids right here. These are my kids right here.
Why don't you get into your background first?
Yeah.
And how the label got started and everything like that.
Yeah. So I started as an artist myself. Just freelancing, messing around, and I think I was like 19, 20. And I had admirations of blowing up overnight. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a rapper overnight. Overnight though. That was the thing. I was gonna be a rapper overnight. And I got a little serious, but something just happened in my head, and it's just like I didn't go as far as I could have taken it. I didn't push myself, and I was a hidden gem. And the funny thing is I had people that like, dude, I will pay you to go to the studio. I used to go to like these parties and get drunk, and people would get in those circles, and like I would go in the circle eating up other rappers. I would chew up your favorite rapper's rapper, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like I was a young, ambitious, but I just never did anything with it. And with things going out things just happening in life and having kids and stuff. And it's at one point, my Uncle Mike, which is my mentor, Uncle Mike, man, I love you. If you're watching this, I love you. Seattle, shout out. Mike. Yeah, Uncle Mike. I think everybody got an Uncle Mike.
Yeah, actually, I do.
You do? Uncle Mike, shout out Seattle, man. Shout out to everybody out in Seattle, Kent, SeaTac, Federal Way, all you guys out there in the Northwest, man. See you guys soon. But yeah, so he had told me, he was like, why don't you get back into the music industry? And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. He's like, dude, you've always been passionate about it, but I took a different turn with it though. I was like, you know what? I have a pretty good talent of making small things bigger. Mm-hmm. So I was like, you know what? Not the artist though. I'm gonna come back as the executive part. I'm gonna come back and help build a platform for artists of all genres. We're not just hip hop. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? let's just get this going. You know, I'd rather say I tried than I wish I tried.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. You don't want to get old and then live with regret. Like damn, I quit too soon, and I could have made it. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things. Like I was just telling you off the air. I was like, yo, as you get older and shit, you're like, and you haven't really made it yet. You're like, damn, But then, like we were saying, things come back 360 too, and music constantly changes. So, what's hot 1 minute isn't going to be hot the next minute. And there's so many lanes. There's so many independent. That's what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So it's like, if you think like, I'm not quitting. It's all about perseverance. That's my attitude.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? For more.
Exactly. And you know what I'm saying? And that's the exact route that I took it. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it. So I how the name came about, Providence, man, Pro City.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? And also too, it stands for like we're professionals. We're pros at this shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? No amateur shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that we conduct ourselves, the way that we carry ourselves, the way that, is gonna be in a manner that hopefully it would be a force to be reckoned with. You know what I'm saying? It will set the tone for other artists and make people want to work with us and people reaching out to us and you know what I'm saying? So
that's a good attitude to have. Definitely.
Yeah.
Did you ever release any music back when you were, doing your thing?
Yeah, I did actually. I did. If you, man, listen. We could still look them up. You know what I'm saying?
MySpace?
Not MySpace. You know what? If
this guy probably don't even know about
MySpace. Do you know about the music, the money signs you can put on the back page though?
I ain't that hit.
But the layouts and shit.
Yeah, the layouts. That's what it was. But you know what I'm saying? Remember that, the layouts?
Yeah. Dude.
But no. So I do have things on YouTube that if you dig deep enough, you can find it. I got one with a good friend of mine. His name's Pelly Idol. Okay. He's out in Jersey right now doing his thing. Hustle Hard, that's the name of it.
Okay.
Also too, I got a song with J2 Nice, Rebel Life Stand Up.
No doubt.
Bucket City, you know what I'm saying? It's called Heavy Artillery. Kid went off on that thing on me. Dope. I'm like, damn, you showed me up on my own shit. I was like, damn. What's another one? Prominence, man.
What name would people search if they want to hear
Bishop. Look up Bishop. Look up Pills, featuring Bishop Hustle Hard.
Okay.
And Bishop featuring J2 Nice, Heavy Artillery.
Okay.
And actually, if you find those songs, send them to me because I don't even. I swear to God, I haven't looked up.
Maybe after we drop this podcast, that'll happen.
Yeah, let's. Yeah.
I don't personally know J2 Nice, but I know of him. He did a song with my homeboy 40-1 who passed away some years back.
40-1, man. Rest in peace to him. I remember that kid.
Beast of an MC and a friend of mine. Who tragically, left us too soon. But that's a dope track. There's a video for that, too, that they did right around Prospect Heights and shit.
Yeah, so, that's where 40- was from.
Yeah, right around that area. Yeah,
I remember running into him, actually, a few times at Beatbox.
Yeah.
When they were over downtown Pawtucket on the first level.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I remember.
I probably saw you there, too, and fucking...
Probably did.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to have long hair then, so
okay.
you definitely would have.
And I could have been under the influence, too, when I was in the studio back then. So I might not remember.
Different person now. You know what I'm saying? But,
so what inspired you musically coming up? Like some artists and stuff like that?
Coming up?
Yeah.
Shine was
the rapper Shine? Okay. No, that's a banger, man.
Shine.
Yeah. That's a classic.
Who else? Busta Rhymes.
Okay. What do you think of his new album?
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. Right? I like it. I like it. He's kind of like showing homage. He's bringing it back. You know what I'm saying?
He is.
Who else? Cameron, the whole Dipset coming up, Joel Santana.
Great era.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, 50.
Yeah,
50.
Man,
Lloyd Banks was my favorite out of G Unit.
Yeah, Banks was a beast.
Who else? Mobb Deep. I remember my mom dropping me off to elementary school, listening to Infamy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope. Yeah, man.
Pray for me.
Yeah.
Pray. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I got them keys to them handcuffs. Doom, doom, doom. Like, I'm just like getting dropped off at elementary school.
Man. All classics, man.
Yeah, man. So,
we came up around the same era, so I remember all that stuff, man. The mixtape era, like Dipset was killing it. G Unit, you know what I'm saying? Fucking D Block.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
D Block, of course. D Block. They've always been a huge influence. The whole click thing. coming up. You know, you had Dipset, D Black Unit, all these guys clicked up and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was dope time.
That was a good,
Yeah,
very
it
good
was.
time.
It was.
Very, very good time.
And that's when people were still buying fucking hard copies of shit.
Yeah.
Like CDs.
Yeah.
Like, and you had all the mixtape stores around.
Remember having the Walkman that
Yeah.
I had the one that went around my hand.
strapped your hand.
Yeah. Fucking shout out to Skippy White's, man. That was a spot right
Remember
there,
that?
dude.
Skippy White's, man.
That was a fucking spot, man.
I think it's a Metro PCS now.
Is it? That
think
sucks,
so.
bro. I used to spend a lot of time and money in that fucking place when I was a kid, dude.
And Luke's
You know?
too.
Yeah, Luke's, of
over
course,
on,
dude.
on Broadway.
Yes, man.
Luke's, that was a
Luke's
classic.
Record Exchange. Shout out to Luke.
Luke.
Yeah, that was an OG in the fucking music
was.
game in this area, man.
That guy, I never knew it, but growing up now, that dude definitely was a pothead.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I didn't know it then.
Yeah, you could.
Like,
Yeah,
I didn't-
that dude was a straight hippie, bro.
I didn't know it then, but that dude, like, I'm like, holy shit. That
It's
dude's
crazy, man.
so
How like
wild.
all those places closed, man.
Yeah.
It sucks. I don't want to go like off too much about it, but like I used to love going to the fucking record store, bro.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Oh yeah.
and it's not the same anymore. I
You
mean,
know who still has records?
Who?
Best Buy.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, Newberry
In
Comics.
Walmart. I went to Walmart the other day.
Really?
They had records, yeah.
Did you know what you were doing with it?
Oh, I actually bought it from my girl. So
What'd you get, a vinyl or a CD?
it was a vinyl.
Oh yeah. Well, vinyl's maintained throughout this whole the changing of things and everything. Vinyl's like a niche market, so people still get vinyl. It's been able to survive. There's a lot of vinyl collectors. With CDs died out, obviously before that, cassettes died out. But like there was a whole experience. I mean, he knows. Like going to the record store, like you know Walmart, whatever, it's cool. But like I mean, these record stores were like fucking like it was just a whole different thing, man. It was like just all music, like you know, and you know, like Skippy White's, you never know who you'd bump into there. There was all kinds of DJs from the area, fucking rappers. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was just it was like people selling their shit outside.
Making connections.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
it
I'm
was
saying?
really cool. Like
yeah.
you'd see like local legends, you know what I mean? And like they kind of it's not the same anymore, really, with the digital age that we're in now.
You know what gives me peace of mind though? Knowing that the individuals that I brought onto my team are familiar with that.
Yeah, that's good. I mean,
You know what I'm
everyone should
saying?
do
Like,
that research.
That gives me peace of
You know what I
mind
mean?
knowing that the guys, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these two individuals that are on my side and they have my back, like, you know, even though they're growing up in a generation that's newer,
Yeah.
but they're familiar.
Yeah, no
You know
doubt.
what I'm saying? And that gives me, I'm so, like, that actually, like, you know what I'm saying? The
Give you a
more I
little
hear,
hope.
gives me hope, but I'm proud.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm proud of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad to have these guys on my team.
No doubt, man.
Like you were saying earlier, everything comes back into a trend.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, maybe. I mean, there's still some record stores open now. There's a couple in Providence. They mostly sell vinyl. You know what I mean? Like independent record stores. There's In Your Ear. That's out in Warren.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
In Your
saying?
Ear.
So I mean, there's still some there, especially for the vinyl. You know, you just not too many. I remember over the years in Newberry Comics, the CD section got smaller and smaller and smaller. Like every 6 months, it was like, and I don't even know if they still have them there. I haven't been in there.
I
like
I don't have a
while.
reason anymore.
No, dude. No, I mean the store's like all. It's, and I'm not hating on Newberry Comics because I used to love that spot, but
Yeah.
you know they obviously sell more of like,
like toys
fashion
and
and
shit, too.
toys and
Yeah.
shit, comics and shit. You know.
Yeah.
But
What was I gonna say?
you know it is what it is. You got to change with the times. You got to adapt too. You know what I'm saying? It's just part of the game.
Remember having a listening station?
Yeah,
On the
dude.
thing?
Yeah,
They had these little boxes.
Yeah,
that
bro.
you go up and you put the
FYE,
headphones
fucking
on.
FYE had
And then
that.
you would
Yeah.
run over, see what section the CD
Yeah,
was, and then
bro.
run back and then put in the
Yeah.
numbers, and it would play songs.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
yo?
yeah, I was dope, man.
Anytime we went to the mall, my mom, I tell my mom, I'll be at Newberry. I'll be at Newberry.
Yeah, me
Comics."
too.
Oh,
Me too. Me too.
Fucking,
Me too.
You see me sitting there like
you
this.
remember strawberries?
Strawberries,
Remember
yeah.
strawberries?
Yeah.
Bro, right?
I used to dumpster dive in
off
there.
of North Main, off of North Main Street, bro. It was right there.
Daddy's junkie
And then
music.
it became. Well, that was.
I went to the
they
one.
sold instruments though. That was the place we went to get instruments. I don't think they sold records.
I went to the Strawberries with a Market Basket. I went to that one.
Okay.
And I
Yeah,
used to
yeah, yeah.
dumpster dive in there. I got
Yeah.
Ludacris's his first album.
Oh, really?
I'm drawing a blank.
Is it Southern Hospitality?
Southern Hospitality.
That was a song.
Word of Mouth or
That was
something
one of the
like
songs.
that.
Yeah.
Word of Mouth. I
Oh,
wanna
they
say.
throw the albums. They throw
Yeah,
them away.
the broken
The cases and
they
shit
would
like that?
toss them out, so
Oh,
I
dope.
fucking jumped back there. I'd find posters.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Strawberries was dope, man.
I like strawberries.
And then it
Two
became
floors.
FYE, the one on North Main, and then
then it just plummeted.
Then that was it. That was
Yeah,
it.
for real.
Now it's like a fucking I don't know what
It's
it
like
is now.
it's like comic book shit. Like not even comic books, but it's like toys. Like It's a lot of toys.
Where? At FYE?
Hobby shop?
And like
Hobby shops?
Not, I don't know, hobby shop, but they got like those Funko toys, and they got like, it's not necessarily music as much as it used to be. It's like
I think
There's
it's a
no
gym
music.
now. Isn't it a gym?
No.
strawberries.
No, FYE.
The FYE.
No, Strawberries became FYE.
Yes.
And then FYE just closed. Like, went out of business.
Yeah, I
Isn't-
think it's
they're
a
all
something
story
else now.
fitness now.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're talking about the one in Warwick, right?
No, the one on North Main.
Oh, North Main. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know.
I don't know on North
with a
Main.
Petco Plaza.
Yeah. I know what. Yeah, right.
That's an Orange Theory Fitness now.
Oh, really?
It's for soccer moms now.
I didn't know they went
Well,
out of business.
Maybe some MILFs in there. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know they went out of business completely.
Yeah,
FYE,
dude.
really?
Yeah, FYE. Yeah. I mean, I
Fucking
remember they were
digital
having.
age.
Yeah, no shit.
They killed all that shit except for vinyl. Vinyl's been a mainstay, and I don't think it'll ever die.
I think we should get Pnooma on vinyl. Just because.
Yeah, you should.
What do you think about
No,
that?
but honestly, as an artist too, I haven't ever dropped any vinyl, but it's something that I want to do. I mean, it's not cheap when you're doing it independently, but it's definitely dope to have.
It's
You
like
know
some
what I'm
classic
saying?
type shit.
Yeah,
That'd be
exactly.
dope to have
different.
that.
Nobody
Yeah,
doing
it
that.
solidifies
Collection.
like
Exactly.
that record. I
What do you think about that, Lloyd?
I think it's dope.
Yeah.
Definitely add it to you.
So Lloyd, you're the artist manager.
Yes.
So how did you get into this whole thing?
About a year ago, kind of just me and Miguel went to school together, but we weren't really close into like we were just like, oh hey, what's up? Like
Yeah.
we know each other.
Associates?
Yeah, we were just associates. But I kind of went out of high school. Then he was pushing the music shit, so I got behind him. I was like, yo, like you're fucking hard, bro. Like I see you're grinding, and we need to get shit going. So I was supposed to leave to trade school, but I ended up staying because I fractured my foot, and me and him were a firm believer in everything happens for a reason.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
we ended up just chasing this dream together. We had people that came in out of the circle that we were giving chances, but me and him always knew like what we wanted. Like this is our goal, and we're going to achieve it. Whether it's me and you, whether it's alone, but we gonna get through this shit together. So as the time went on, we just kept grinding, studio time, trying to pump out videos if we could get them with the budget we were working with. And of course, Justin came along a year later and gave us the opportunity of a lifetime. And me and Miguel sat down, looked at everything that we need to, and we felt like this was the best opportunity for us. And we took a hold of it by the neck, and we got straight to it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we're here.
G shit.
Where where are you guys from?
I was born in Providence.
Okay.
I lived in CF. Then most of my life I've been in Cumberland.
Okay. What about
It's
you?
like about the same thing for me. I've been in Providence like all my life, and I moved to Cumberland with my pops. But my mom always lived in Providence, so I always been back and forth type shit. But
Shout out to
Word.
Mickey's.
Yeah, good old. You guys ever been to Mickey's?
Mickey's, I have.
You guys, you ever been to Mickey's? You gotta go to Mickey's.
I mean, guys,
It's actually in Valley Falls.
It's on.
That's
It's
what
You
like
just gotta,
Beacon Street.
you gotta go there. I mean,
You know that
You guys
little
are
hole in the
old.
wall
I'm not-
that has all the
he turned
bikers
20.
outside?
all right, how old's he?
I don't even
Yeah,
know.
same.
He turns 19 in like 2
Oh
weeks.
shit, you guys ain't even 21. No, you're gonna have to sneak them in, dude. You're gonna have to sneak them into Mickey's, dude.
I got him.
Actually, I feel like I seen it.
You've seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
You've
it's-
seen it.
it's-
You just didn't know what it
it's-
was.
yeah, facts.
I don't know if you want, I guess it's a strip club, but it's something that you gotta experience for yourself. Trust
Get in
me.
there.
Yo, for real.
Definitely a unique
Don't
experience.
spoil it. Let me. I got this. Don't spoil it for him. Let me.
So Pnooma, you're the artist. So how'd you get into music? What's your story?
Well, I always wanted to do music, and I guess it's always been a dream of mine, but I didn't really pursue it for a little while. And then I remember one day or one night I had a dream where I was just performing on stage and shit like that, and that I never really expressed like the fact that I want to do music or nothing like that. And I just remember one day just saying it out loud in front of my dad and shit like that, and he was just like, "Yo, like
Do it.
go for it, yeah."
Word.
And then I didn't start then, but like, I always just freestyled or wrote some lyrics. Like I remember when I was young, my sister and my cousin pissed me off. I was like 10 or some shit. I was probably younger. And I wrote a diss track to him because I was like, yo, I was listening to a lot of Eminem at the time and shit. I was wilding, yes. But yeah, so as I got older, I ended up
50 style.
yeah, facts. I was in high school and shit like that, and then an artist came out named X. And then he really inspired me because he just made all types of genres of music and he attracted all types of people. And I was
Okay.
like, that was really inspiring to me. So I just started from there, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you what artists did you listen to? You know, coming up over the years?
When I was younger, A lot of 50 and Eminem.
All right.
But that was when I was legit. I don't even know who the hell let me listen to that music. I was young as shit.
People like us.
Yeah, facts. My pops would just be
Your
playing.
pops probably,
Yeah,
right?
he was playing
Yeah.
50 in the car, and I was like, damn, 50's that's the man right there. So
Yeah,
I would
no doubt.
always just listen to 50, and then as I got older, I started listening to Eminem.
Okay.
And I started diving into that. But
Word.
then yeah, then I started finding my own type of music, and I
Yeah.
would listen to J. Cole, Drake,
All right.
you know, like the
All right.
Kendrick shit like that. Like
Yeah.
people would say like the goats of our generation right
Yeah.
now type
Yeah.
shit.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Good
Word.
go-tos.
Yes, sir.
No doubt. So yeah, you got a good, you got a pretty solid foundation for music. Then you know you got some older artists in there that are legends, and then some newer legends. You know what I mean? So that's
Facts.
cool, man. Good shit. So when did you actually say, all right, I'm gonna do this label for real? Like this, I'm gonna find some. Did you say, yo, I'm gonna find some artists? Did you already know him?
No. So I had like an epiphany. You know what I'm saying? But no. I just, like I said, I wanted to make something happen. For one, I'm tired of making other people rich. I'm tired of
Yeah.
working for other people,
I hear
building
you.
their own trees.
I hear
It's
you.
not like I'm out here to get rich. I mean, but money is the part of the
Well,
object
yeah,
for
I mean,
every hustle.
It's a dream, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And
Yeah.
in the federal government says that if you're not making money off something for 2 years, it's a hobby. And I'm trying to make this more than just a hobby.
hear you, bro.
I'm trying to help people grow. I'm trying to grow myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just thought to myself, I'm like, just do it. Why is successful people successful? Because they just do it. And
Yeah.
that's why Nike is
Yeah.
billions and made it their logo. But yeah, it's like, but on the artist part, so one of my artists shout out to he's probably watching right now. Hopefully he better be watching. but yeah, he's a very good friend of mine, and we've wrote songs, like we sat there and just like, had a few beers and just sat there and just listened to music and wrote, but never got in the studio. And I was just like, man, we got to do something with this. So, like, me and him always inspired each other to make music and make bangers too. So, he's my first artist, and then I came across, Cashface, Dade County. Shout out to Cashface. He's down there in Florida.
Yeah.
I came across him, through social media and stuff like that. And then, Pnooma and Static. Shout out to Static out there in Mass. That's another one of my artists. So yeah, I got a total of 4 artists, and they either I searched them out or they fell in my lap.
Yeah.
And I mind you, I get songs sent to me all day, every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, these guys are like the top ones that obviously that I found that like, and trust me, I listen to the songs. I take a chance and I listen to the songs. I don't want to miss out on a hidden gem.
Yeah, exactly.
And Pnooma actually was brought to me by a coworker of mine, and he goes, Nick. Shout out to Nick.
Shout out to Nick.
Yeah,
Put
Nick
me
goes.
on.
Nick goes. Oh, you own a record label? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, listen, I gotta introduce it. And I wasn't even looking to bring anybody on, really. I had my 3, and I was like, listen, I'm gonna stick with these 3. I don't want to overwhelm myself. But I heard Pnooma's stuff, and I'm like, I might have to bring this one up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
It's an honor. It's an honor. We here. Park City Records. We in the building.
But yeah, I just it's. I knew the right places to look. I knew I had the right connections, and I knew I could do something with it. And I just, in the heat of the moment, a lot of times what you can do is nothing.
Yeah.
Gotta wait it out.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. I built the foundation, but after the foundation, I didn't put up the walls yet.
Yeah.
These young gentlemen and these guys all from different states, I just fell in my lap, and I weeded out the week, and I found some diamonds. So
yeah.
I got some 4 of them.
Oh, it was probably meant to happen. I mean,
Yeah.
Pnooma said he had a dream that he was on stage or whatever, and that kind of inspired him to start doing music. So, I mean, that could have just been the universe talking to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sir. Everything happens for a reason.
I agree. So, I mean, that might be fate. That might be destiny. I mean, I'm no fucking clairvoyant over here, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I believe in that stuff. So, I think what's meant to happen is gonna happen.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
know,
I agree with you.
and you just gotta kind of. You got to put in work still. You can't just sit back and it's gonna happen, because that's not it either. But
Yeah, like I said, it's in the heat of the moment. Sometimes what you can do is just sit back and let shit fall into place.
Yeah.
And then when you see a route open up,
yeah, You gotta
fucking
take it.
hit it.
You gotta take
and
it.
And if it doesn't work, well,
at least
have
you
a
tried,
plan
right?
B. Yeah, at least I could say. And I like being like that. I know I'm not really a man of just face forward, just go. You know what I'm saying? I like to be structured at the same time. But if I could see the benefit of just going, fuck it, let's just give it a shot. I'll do it. You know what I'm saying?
So what are some of your goals? I mean, obviously you want success, but what specifically? What are your goals? Short term and long term.
So I'll do short term. Short term is to be recognized as a serious opponent or as a serious mogul in the Rhode Island, New England hip hop. Punk rock, in the music industry. Word. Period. I'm now, like I said, I'm not doing just hip hop. It's just hip hop is the easiest to find. You know what I'm saying? It's in plus two rock and punk and stuff. You need shows to really see how they.
Oh
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right now we're at a standstill with that.
But just know, guys, if you do rock, punk rock,
send
country, if you send it. Yeah. Or when the shows do open up, just know I may or may not be in your show. So
Well, I got a lot of friends in bands and stuff. I've done a little experimentation myself. I had a band for a while too, but I love all genres. Yeah, man, I'm big into punk, hardcore, metal, fucking everything. I like everything, like jazz. Fucking, I listen to everything.
Jazz.
Everything.
I love all like the old soul, like Otis Redding, Al Green, Percy
I love
Sledge.
all that shit, man. Yeah, man.
That's where a lot of samples come from.
So you want to be recognized in New England, and then obviously beyond, though.
Obviously beyond. So beyond
worldwide,
right?
Worldwide, exactly, right? International,
worldwide. Yeah, but one of the main things and why I came into this industry and what Pro City is going to stand, not what I want to stand, but what we're going to stand behind is being a reliable platform for artists of all genres. You know what I'm saying? And I want Pro City to I want people to look at Pro City and be like, that's Pro City. Like, they don't even need to see the name. They see the logo and they just know, that's Pro City. You know what I'm saying? But I want it to come along with trust. I want it to be known. I want it, you know what I'm saying? I want artists to know that when Pnooma's in the building, that's Pro City there with them. When Cashface is in the building, that's Pro City with them too. You know what I'm saying? When Static's in the building, guess what? That's motherfucking Pro City with them.
So you're trying to build a brand.
I'm trying to build a brand. I'm trying to build an empire.
Hey,
man, that's a great dream to have.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn our dreams into a reality. No cap.
Yeah.
Now, do you think it's difficult to try to focus on different genres at the same time, or is it better to focus on, let's say, hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Because you got obviously some hip hop artists right now that you're focused on.
Yeah.
Do you think it would be too much, like, if you came across a band and a female singer and a fucking, I don't know, drummer and, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah, thank God I'm not going to do this all by myself. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be successful all by yourself. I don't care what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake has a song, I did it all by myself.
Yeah.
What the fuck you did it?
No, everyone has people behind them.
You didn't even write.
Whether you're drug dealing, bro, you got to plug, you got to connect. Whether you're trying to build a business, they got the Better Business Bureau that can
Drake
help you
was
get
already up before the music too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Well, he was on TV.
I was watching that Degrassi shit the other day.
In Canada.
When he got shot.
Yeah, and I think his dad was in the music industry too.
Yeah, like,
or
TV
or something. I don't know. He was involved with some entertainment.
Exactly. You never do it by yourself. So thank God I have a team, and I'm still building my team. It's still step by step. I'm not, like I say, I'm not going balls to the wall right now. I'm taking it as it comes, and I'm rocking with every door that opens up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got a team. I got Lloyd here for me. You know what I'm saying? And this, I'll tell you what, man, this fucking kid's on point.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what you need.
People that have worked for me in the past, like my 9-to-5s and stuff like that, would say I'm a very easy person to work for and work with. But I'm very particular. I'm very organized. I was like, I know how I want things, and I know what it takes to get things done and to move to the next level. It's like, if you're here to fucking waste my time, I'll either stepped on or stepped over.
I agree. Well, it sounds like you're successful in your other ventures, and you're bringing that to the music now.
Hence why I'm 32 years old and bald.
Well, that just might be genetics. That might just be genetics.
My dad was bald.
Yeah, see, exactly genetics.
I'm just using excuses.
Now, do you have any inspirations as far as like running a label, like anybody, like a Russell Simmons or someone like that?
Absolutely.
That inspires
I would
you?
not be here if I did not.
Yeah.
I'd be wasting my time.
Yeah.
I'd be wasting their time. I'd be wasting both your time.
No doubt.
If I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that.
Yeah. Now, people, independent is kind of, I feel like a great way to go in the music business now. But it's also a grind, like, who's that? The feds about to
getting
fucking-
raided. We're getting raided.
It's
right
like
now.
that scene in fucking Casino when they land the
you guys
fucking
post on
plane on
Facebook?
the...
PTSD, I've been rated it off.
They said you're just doing a podcast.
And if anyone got anything, throw it in the pond right now. No, what I was saying was, doing it independent too, man, is not easy. You got to do everything yourself.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a lot of independent success stories. You know what I'm saying?
Tech Nine.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tech Nine, absolutely, 100
You look
million.
like a Tech Nine fan. I'm not judging.
No, I like Tech. Yeah,
but I'm
yeah,
6'6", 888-469. Not house, baby. Like,
I like Tech Nine. Tech is, to me, laid the blueprint for independent powerhouse.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Just doing it, and he obviously had help too. The
Travis.
Yeah, exactly. But they put a plan together, and it took them a long time. I got friends in Kansas City that actually came up during that scene, and when they were grinding, and they were on the fucking road in a van, dude, sleeping in a fucking van.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the guy is a superstar, independent superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like he never signed to a major.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's doing songs with Lil Wayne and Eminem, and he's one of the biggest artists overall, selling out fucking big ass fucking venues.
That's actually a good point that you're bringing up, because I'm, as an independent label coming up, these guys are gonna learn hard work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving out bonuses, but I'm giving out incentives. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving out signing contracts because, like if I give you 40 racks, how old are you again, Pnooma?
I'm about to be 19.
19.
Yeah,
if I was to give you 40 racks right now, would you be able to pay me back in 2 years plus interest? Right then. You know what I'm saying?
Put in a lot of work.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like, and don't get me wrong, that will sound great. That sounds great but not so great when somebody's never held 40 racks in their hand and they got to pay 60 racks back in 2 years or 3 years. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm already putting them in a hole. I'm already putting stress on their plate.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, I believe we have a very good structured contract. You know what I'm saying? Where the harder you work, the more you make. Simple as that. I'm not just going to hand this shit to you. We have a team to help you get there.
Yeah.
But you got to put in the work too, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. And a lot of, I guess, big labels and stuff, major labels, they artists do go into the hole because they can't pay that shit back.
Yeah.
Maybe their albums don't sell what they thought they were going to, or whatever happens, and then a lot of those artists never come out ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or if they get that one-hit wonders, then they're done.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like your incentive better. You know what I'm saying? That would make more sense as an artist.
Plus, too, I think it brings camaraderie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And also, there have been artists that have gotten big advances and fucking blew them all because they couldn't handle the money. You know what I'm saying? And then, now what? Now you don't even got any money
Cars, the jewelry, all that.
Yeah, it's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? So it's better just to work hard and just do your thing.
Yeah,
and
grind it out.
Grind it out, man.
It gives you a sense of pride too.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You work towards it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and I know it may sound cliche, but it won't sound cliche when you got 3 albums deep. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, damn, I actually put fucking hard work into this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Another
Good to
tough
see it pay
thing.
off.
Another tough thing, nowadays too is, and especially with COVID, is that I think the main way that artists eat now is from doing shows and touring and merchandise.
Not now.
And now that's all at a standstill. I got friends that make a living doing it, that play in bands and rap too. And now it's just...
Yeah, to add something to that, to kind of play devil's advocate, I was watching Russ on live. He's a big independent artist right now.
Yeah.
He was talking about, because he had to fund all his own touring and shit like that. So he was talking about how it's easier for him to make a song and put it out. It'll probably take him about 10 minutes, not to make the song, but just to get it out there and shit like that. And he'll make more money off of it than he does touring, basically. So he's like, yeah. So not that he makes more, but it's easier money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, he can make 1.5 mil off one song because he's getting all his money back from it. Yeah, and he's making the beats and shit like that. And then he'll probably make 3 mil on tour, but he had to spend $1 mil to get to even make the tour happen and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Food.
yeah, exactly.
I think that depends. I think that depends on what level you're on too.
Yeah, facts. That's
I mean, I got friends in bands, for example, that they make their living on the road.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because now everything is streaming, you know what I'm saying? So if you're an artist who's streaming a crazy amount, yeah, you can make money. You know what I'm saying?
What's it called? Nah, but Russ is also like he be selling out like crazy shows, like crazy arenas, like big ass.
So he's doing he's doing both.
Yeah, he's doing both.
Yeah.
He was just I guess comparing it as an independent artist, I
Yeah.
guess, because he's fun and everything. But yeah, he was.
So he had to put the money in too to
money
make
down,
that
facts.
happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think Russ is a very unique individual that you'll find very rarely. You know what I'm saying? That can do it all.
Yeah.
And that's why
I'm not really familiar, so
I know Russ. I play him in the club. But he's a different. He has his own sound,
like
his
own beats. Yeah,
it's hip hop, but it's different.
he's just like sweat. Like you gotta hear him.
Yeah.
You gotta hear him.
Yeah,
Check him out.
he does everything by himself too. He
Okay.
mixes, masters.
So he sounds like kind of like a
produces.
phenom.
So he is. I think he is.
Yeah.
Because of the talents in the myriad of things that he can do all at once. I think that makes him a phenom. But the industry hates him.
Really?
Because he's such a phenom. Because he doesn't need those.
What's
those
his
labels.
famous song that you play in the club?
Got me in the motherfucking rap game.
If I know it, I worked in the club, so I probably have heard it.
You've definitely heard because
Yeah.
I've played it when I've worked with you.
Yeah.
Actually, to add on to what we were just talking about, Russ was talking about how he signed. I forgot to what label, but he ended up like leaving the contract or whatever because he was like, they're not doing anything for me. I couldn't do for myself.
Exactly. Well, that's part of it too. Is nowadays, especially, is I don't think there's much focus on like artist development. From what I understand, like the majors, they want artists that are already fucking pretty much doing it all themselves, and then they'll fuck with you on maybe on the distribution tip.
Yeah.
But like back in the day, it was like there was artist development. There was A&Rs who would fucking take a raw artist and say, okay, we're gonna work with you to develop you. But now I don't think they're putting money into that anymore.
Guess what Pro City does?
Yes, okay, artist and development. There we go. Good.
You know?
Yeah, but I think that doesn't really exist like it used to. It's just like how artists get signed nowadays, man. Like back in the day, motherfuckers would like if you were unsigned, you would rock mad shows. You would tour heavy, like locally, and go to different cities, and maybe there'd be someone in the crowd from a label that would fucking want to sign you or work with you. But now it's all social media, and I say this a lot. It's like artists are like blowing up first on social media, and then
TikTok
and then selling out the shows.
Yeah.
It's not the opposite where it's like I'm gonna rock mad shows and I'm gonna get signed or heard. And then, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to blow up. It's blow up first on social media. And then I'm going to pack the place.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I haven't seen a few like Ron Suno and people like that. Like they started off, they started off as comedians on Instagram and shit like that. And then they ended up making music, and now they're blowing up off of it.
Well, exactly. It's weird, man. Like how you blow up off of different things. Even like French Montana. You know how French Montana got on was from doing the DVDs. Back in the DVD era. Yeah, the Cocaine City.
Nipsey Hussle too. He even with that Victory Lap album, like he did a lot of he was already big by that point, obviously, but he did a lot of like promotion within the streets. Like there was people out there waving flags with the Victory Lap on it and shit like that. So he was really.
Well, you know what? That's interesting too, because you don't see a lot of street promotion anymore. Like I remember coming up. I don't know. You probably remember this too, Justin. But there was street teams.
Yeah.
Where people
you would pay the kids. To go out there, hand out
the labels
flyers.
would pay the kids to go out,
give them a T-shirt,
put up flyers, hand out CDs, hand out T-shirts. They would be all over everywhere promoting the album.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story. So I was at the KOD concert with Tech 9 over in Worcester at the Palladium, right?
I might have been there.
I told you I was a Tech fan.
Yeah, no, I might have been there.
Some fucking kid walks up to me. He goes, "Yo, listen to this album, yo." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Bro, I blew all my money inside, bro." He's like, No, just take it, right? So I fucking look at it, right? And I put it in my center console until the summer, until like maybe, I think this KOD concert was probably in like July. He always was there in the summer. But it was like that September, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me pop this in. It was fucking Joyner Lucas' first fucking mixtape. It was like when he was talking with, like, he was like, yeah, bro. I was like, dog, I got goosebumps if you're talking about it. That's just but it was like his album was about like aliens coming down into the hood. And Joyner, if you ever catch this, you will know that I had that first mixtape, because I'm about to explain it. So it was about aliens coming down into the hood, and he gives them a tour around the hood, and there was different songs, you know what I'm saying, and different skits that, you know what I'm saying, like the aliens would encounter in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, this track's actually pretty dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
definitely different.
Then like 4 years later, I'm like,
He blew up.
I had that fucking kids mixtape.
Well, that's happened a lot, man. I mean, even me, I remember I was pressing up mixtapes, handing them out, selling them $5, fucking be at the barber shop, wherever, fucking boom, boom, you know.
Lion touch and all that.
You know what I'm saying? Just at shows, fucking handing them out, you know, trying to hustle a couple, whatever. I mean, that was part of the game back then, but it's digital now. You got some people handing out USBs and stuff doing that, or they're
sending
just
links.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's become. You know, but you like we said, you got to change with the times too.
Yeah, even
you know?
even to bring up Nipsey again, R.I.P. Nipsey, but he would talk about how he would give out his CDs and shit like that, and he giving out for free, and people would be like, oh no, I ain't trying to listen to this right now, and he'd just be like, all right then, like you could throw it out, I don't give a fuck, and it'll give him more of a feeling to be like, all right, like what the fuck, I'm now gonna listen to this shit,
Well, you want to hear some funny shit? I remember back in the day, like at the end of the night when the show was over. And you look on the ground, dude, you'd see CDs all over the place. Because, you know, if it was like a local show or something and there was a lot of people performing, people would be handing their shit out or selling it, and people will probably just take it and fucking throw it on the ground, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you get... like, yeah, it is. I mean, I guess now...
Jerky.
I guess,
just like...
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I used to, you know, listen, I got a lot of history at Jerky's, you know what I'm saying? But now, the one thing with the digital stuff is, I mean, I guess you don't got to worry about that because you ain't handing out CDs anymore.
You just got to pay attention if the numbers are going up or stagnant.
Exactly.
You gotta watch out for the comments too. Motherfuckers be in the comments talking about this shit's ass.
Oh, dude, the worst, man.
That's good. I want those comments.
You know what they say though? They say the more negative comments that you have on like your YouTube, for example, the more YouTube will promote that video.
Yeah,
it's actually like feeds their algorithm. Yeah,
I think that's actually true because a lot of YouTubers be talking about how motherfuckers be hating. You guys are getting me paid regardless.
Exactly right. No,
that's the greatest form of flattery.
I used to like delete all that shit, but now like you know like now I'm just like you know what? Let's just fucking let it rock, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's online. You know, internet tough guys, whatever.
Gotta be doing something right for people to be hating.
Exactly. That's true. So who have you worked with so far aside from these guys?
Oh shit! It just came out of my mic, my headphones. Sorry, give me one
little technical difficulty.
Sorry about that, guys. I got excited. No, J2 Night. Like as of like music myself or like the industry itself.
Yeah, the industry.
Well, I think I kind of went over a few of them. So J2 Nice, you guys now.
Yeah.
You know, Billy Idol, Shawnee Sinatra, Vertigo, Chachi, Stop By, Rude the Raw. I forgot about, man, how did I forget about Raw, man? Raw from Up North Records, man. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Raw. I don't care. Ambrose. I haven't personally worked with Ambrose, but we've been in the studio on working on somebody's same album. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he dropped his song and then I was featured on the next song. You know what I'm saying? So Jay Ambrose, shout out to Jay Ambrose. Congratulations on your son going to college, man. Big ups. Who else? I've done a few songs like with man, I can't forget this individual's name. A cat out in Seattle. I can't think of his name right now. It was a really long time ago. Sorry, bro. I forgot your name.
Shout out to that.
It was more. Yeah, shout out to that guy in Tacoma, Washington. But nah, like how that happened was I was just in the studio and I was my cousin had brought me. Shout out to my cousin Daniel too. He was showing me the studio in Seattle, and his cousin was a producer there, and his cousin played the beat, and I was just like spitting to the beat, and the kid heard me and was like, "Bro, I want you on this song right now." And he threw me like $150.
Nice.
Threw me $150.
Always good to get paid.
Was like, dude, he was like, "You hungry? Like, you need, you know what I'm saying?" He's like, "You need a beer before you get started. Like, what do you need?" Like, I'm like, "No." I was like, "No, let's go right now." Yeah. So he goes, "All right, yeah, let's go." So then, boom, we went into the next room, fucking laid down the fucking track. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I don't even know if that's. I doubt that song made it big.
That must have been the quickest 150 of your life.
Yeah, it was. It's the quick. I'm gonna take that one piggyback. It was the quickest, unexpected one. Well said. Like, but again, yeah, it's those same people. You know, I've done song. I opened up for Most Def over at Jerky's.
Dope.
I've done songs at Tommy's Tommy's Lounge.
Yeah, Tommy's Lounge.
Tommy's Lounge.
What is it, the Patriot Lounge now or something
dude,
like
I don't know.
that?
I used to, yeah,
We
I
still
used to-
know.
oh,
We
man.
still know. But no, Tommy's Lounge.
I got some crazy memories from Tommy's Lounge.
I've done.
Allegedly.
Me too. Allegedly. I've worked with Gino. Gino from Pawtucket. You know, Gino. Shout out to you too. Who else, man? I think that sums it up.
So who do you hope to work with? Running this label. What would be like your dream? Like, in the industry.
That's a very good question.
Like producers, rappers, singers,
Producers,
anybody.
I would love to work with Scott Storch.
Okay, that's a legend.
Yeah. DJ Premier, of course.
Oh yeah, man. Me
DJ
too.
Premier.
Me too. He played one of my songs on his radio show.
Did he?
I got kind of not really working with him, but
God mood.
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Who else? Dr. Dre.
Okay,
Of course.
That'd be fucking dope.
It would be a while. I got a little savings account to build up for that one. But, you know what I'm saying? Mozzie. You know, Mozzie, this West Coast dude. You know what I'm saying? I would love to.
Not familiar.
Yeah, he's a West Coast from the Bay Area, bro.
Okay.
He's like, I
I
love
think
his
I heard of him
swagger.
too.
I love his swagger. Honestly, I rest in peace to this man, Chinks Drugs, man. I would have,
Yeah.
like, I felt like, honestly, to tell you the truth, I felt like
Chinks.
I lost my best fucking friend when that guy died. Like, but I would love to work with that dude. Yeah, that's about it.
Pnooma, what about you? What are some, like, your dream if you could work with an artist, a producer right now? Who would it be?
My dream.
Yeah.
I definitely want to get some songs in with Trippie Redd.
Okay.
That's like no more new era shit.
Yeah.
That's your hero.
Yeah, I want to do some shit. Joey Badass, he's more
Alright,
of some
yeah.
boom bap shit,
Joey
but I want
Badass
to
is
fuck with
dope.
Joey Badass
Yeah.
too. Shit, I don't even know. There's a lot.
What about producers?
Producers.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite beat maker?
There's a lot. There's a lot to pick from right
Yeah,
There is a lot.
usually is.
now.
Actually, I'm gonna chime in really
Yeah,
quick.
facts.
A Prov, I think, is a legend. A-Rap Music.
Yeah.
I would love to work with A-Rap. I
be
love
dope.
that dude's
His beats are
samples,
crazy.
man.
Yeah.
Beats are nuts, bro. Like, sorry. Go
Nah, you
ahead.
straight.
A-Rap Music, though.
I don't even know, to be honest.
Yeah, it's all
right
good,
now.
man. Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, but I definitely want to work with a few
Wanna see
producers
how
out
mine
there.
thinks.
Make a few hits with everybody. Anybody I can work with, to
Yeah,
be
man.
honest.
That's the best way to be.
Yeah, as long as the beats is
Exactly.
right and we could get it cracking,
Yeah,
it's
man.
straight. But
Sure,
yeah,
man.
for artists, let me see if I got a few more. I probably want to work with like Cole or something. That's an idol. So why not?
Okay.
Maybe Drake one day. That's
right.
gonna be a tough one though. That
Hey,
motherfucker-
man, you gotta aim high, man.
Expensive.
He's charging like $1 million a feature,
You gotta
probably.
aim,
right
you gotta
now.
aim high, bro.
Yeah, facts. And then there's definitely a few more I'm missing out right now. Oh, The Holiday, he's an up and coming artist too
Okay.
right now. He's tough. He's really tough.
Cool,
Yeah. Shit, there's just a few more. Yeah, that's all I got right now.
Put it
You know
into the universe. You know what I'm saying?
manifest
Manifest that shit, bro.
what I'm saying? Facts.
Put it in the Pro City basket.
Facts. Oh yeah. Oh, actually, another producer I want to work with is DJ Scheme.
Okay.
Facts. I'm gonna throw that out there. DJ
Word,
Scheme,
word.
he's tough.
So maybe maybe Drake will hear this podcast and
Yeah.
fucking,
Yo, Drake.
that shit'll
Yo,
happen.
Drake, hit me up for the feature, bro.
If you hear it, share it.
Come on, Drake,
please.
get me right.
Link, share, follow.
Right? Just, what are some upcoming plans you got for the future of the label?
Yeah, we got a lot of plans. I know Pnooma's going in the studio. What, the 19th?
Yeah, 19th.
He's gonna have a session in the studio. He's gonna be. I'm putting his ass to work, man. Time to punch that clock.
Oh, yeah.
Cash face down in my artist down in Florida. You know, he's gonna be hitting the studio.
Friday.
So right now the projects that we going is album building. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta, like you say, A&R, artist development
Yeah.
stuff. That's what we're doing right now. That's our first project, is artist development. We're goal setting. I'm getting their minds prepped for the next fucking level. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys already have the admiration and they already have the
Yep.
desire. Now it's to put the desire
Put it to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So right now, I wouldn't even call it building stages. You know what I'm saying? I would call it building stages. I lied. We're building. But yeah, so the project's coming up. You know, Pnooma's gonna be working on an album. Cashface is working on an album currently. the shows, of course, up here are tough, but Cash Face, we're gonna get Cash Face.
Yeah, because he's in
down in
Florida.
Things are
Florida. They
different
don't
down
give
in
a
Florida.
fuck.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
Which is good and bad, I guess.
You know,
so.
Cash Face is gonna be featured on some stuff. Cash Face, he's gonna be working tight with my man Otto. Solid Sound Studios. I forgot all about Otto. I apologize, Otto. Otto's gonna be working tight knit with Cash Face and getting them prepped up and stuff like that, getting some shows ready. We got my event coordinator, Greg Fisher. Shout out to Greg. Kids on point, man. Kids getting venues set up and making sure that his name and Pro City's name's out in people's eyes and ears, and so right now some albums. I know Pnooma has some stuff already out on Spotify. I know Cash Face has some stuff already out on SoundCloud, but definitely stay tuned for the new stuff. So.
Justin, what do you think the future is for the music scene in general with COVID and not being able to play shows, and where do you see it going, man?
It's gonna be the boost in the digital age. I think it's gonna.
Well, I think we've already seen that.
Yeah. So getting more into that, I think it's gonna be more live shows. You know what I'm saying? Concerts.
Virtual shows.
concerts and stuff like that.
Rolling Loud did that this year. Rolling Loud, the festival, they did that this year.
Yeah, a bunch of artists and bands and
Culture
stuff have
Shock
been
too,
doing
didn't they do it?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. But if not, they should. But yeah, I think it's gonna be unfortunately more of a digital thing, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And hopefully if this thing dies down, man, Pro City can help be a factor in going back to the face to face.
I agree. There's nothing like face to face. Virtual is cool and everything.
Yeah, the
but
energy is different.
Yeah,
In a
nothing.
concert, the energy is so
Even doing this stuff, having a call and is totally different than doing it.
Yeah,
It is.
Sitting around here,
Because now, like,
I just love not even just performing, but I just love going to shows in
Shout
general.
out Cash
So.
Face in the live.
Cash Face is up in the building.
What's up, Cash Face?
Yeah, man.
Yo,
I like
Cash
that
Face,
name.
I'm gonna touch down in Florida. We're gonna get lit.
I like that name.
Touching down to Florida soon, Cash.
Gang.
Well, what about VR, dude? Well, if this never goes away, we're going to be sitting here with fucking
like that.
headsets on.
Punching each, we'll be mosh pitting. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be crazy.
And they have done them, with the Oculus and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I hope not.
I hope
that's not it, man.
I mean, call me old
listen.
school, but I wanna
you know what?
I wanna be at the dunk, bro.
I want to be at a fucking bar. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
We got to go to Florida.
I don't want to get into a big tangent about it. Yeah, I know.
Do it.
But I mean, eventually they're gonna. I mean, every pandemic that's happened in the past, dude. Eventually, it's gotten under control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, the last real big one was 100 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Spanish flu, 1918, 1919, around there. And it took some time, but things did return to normalcy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's been smaller ones since, like swine flu and fucking SARS and all that shit. So not as widespread as COVID. But
I think the biggest thing with COVID is that we're in a big technology.
Yeah.
So a lot of it hit us. So we're on
Exactly.
technology every day. COVID,
Right.
COVID.
That's a
When
great
passing
point.
the swine flu came
Yeah.
out, we weren't really technology
Yeah.
based. So everybody
Yeah.
wasn't really glued to the news or
That's
on their
true.
phone looking at it.
yeah. No.
That is a very valid point.
No, it is a valid. It is a valid
That
point.
is a very valid point.
But what I'm saying too is eventually, man, like if you look at the past, even the fucking bubonic plague, dude, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like that's way before any of our eras and memories. But like eventually things do, these viruses do, they get them under control. They die. They become very small. You know what I'm saying? So
when it does die, we're fucking
exactly, dude. Exactly. We're doing a big show. We'll do it here. We'll do it in the backyard. If we have to. You know what I'm saying? So why don't you guys give out Justin, give out your social media.
Yeah. So you can follow us on Facebook at Pro City Records, Twitter at Pro City Records, Instagram a little bit different at Pro City _Records. Catch us on YouTube. Just look for the name, man. You can find us. It's a pretty unique name, so you can find us up. Hit me up if you have any inquiries, if you have any questions, if you have any beats, if you have any special natural born talents that you want to express to the world and you don't have that platform to build, man, send it my way, man. I got a good team to help you get heard.
And if you send the music, he will listen to it.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Lloyd, I forgot to ask you what are you going to be working on?
I'm going to be working on booking all studio times, working with Greg, booking our shows on what we can get into
Yep.
based on the pandemic because a lot of other states are letting like shows fly, but
They've been here and there. There's been some
So I'm gonna try to work with. We're gonna try our best to see what we can do with what's going on. Like I said, studio. What we're gonna do with the shows. Making sure that all artists are on time to studio sessions, their shows, what they need to be working on a day-to-day basis, how many songs they need to be working on every month, what their criteria or what their goals are for the next 6 months. So it's pretty much just a breakdown on what all the artists are going to be doing and what we need to do for them.
Hard, man. Well, sounds like you're on point, man.
You got the game.
Everybody needs people like him, man.
You know,
because
Manager Griffin.
well, let me say this, like, coming up over the years doing this music shit it's always like everyone's a rapper. Yep. Everyone wants to be a rapper. Everyone wants to be in the spotlight or an artist, I should say.
That's why everybody knows who's listening.
If it's not that, then all right, everyone's making beats. And if it's not that, everyone's the DJ. But you really need someone that wants to focus on the other side of things, like what you're doing.
That's why.
And even Justin's doing it too. He's the CEO, but it's good he has a kid like this that's fucking focused on that.
Yeah,
because
at your age too, you're driven.
He could just be like, yo, I want to rap too. I'm just gonna rap too, and fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, Lloyd got the little sneaky tracks in there.
You know what I'm saying? But it does happen. I mean, very seldom have I found like people that really like, I'm gonna put in work on the other side of doing
that's
things.
That's one of the reasons me and Lloyd clicked together so well off rip, because it was like I was with a group of other artists before, and other people were like, Lloyd would come to sessions before he even was like our manager or anything like that. He was just someone hanging around us, and he would be like, it'll be time to pay up for the studio session. He's throwing in money with us, and it was just like I noticed things like that, and other people were just like, oh, like you're inserting yourself as a manager in our group, and I was like, all right, fuck that, like we have somebody that believes in us more than we even believe in ourselves. I was like, I'm sticking with this guy regardless, because.
Making what I want.
Exactly. Yeah, we're doing what we want and how we want to do it. And he was always, driven for this shit. And that's why
great to have.
Yeah, that's why we brought it up. That's why he brought it up earlier, how he was supposed to go to trade school, he fractured his foot.
Yeah.
And then he had to stay over here, and I was like, we looked at it, it was like, that's not no coincidence. It's the universe aligned it. The universe aligned it, and that was when we were just getting started. So right when that happened, it was like, all right, bet. We just hit the ground running.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and no cap, anybody listening, this road is not easy.
No.
This road is not easy at all.
I've been doing it over 10 years.
I know some doing that.
I know that.
It's a long road ahead.
It is. It's a constant grind, man. You gotta have the passion for it, because if you don't, you're not gonna last.
Yeah, Justin came through and he was like,
perseverance, determination.
Kicked in the door.
Yeah, facts.
Like I would talk to Miguel every day about that. Like also I would talk to his mom. She's like, oh yeah, like not like he gives up easily, but like when the going gets tough, it's like, should I really keep doing this?
Yeah, no, I've asked myself that before.
I always had that. Before I signed any artist, and you know what I'm saying, before I signed these Pnooma and Cashface, I'd lay in bed and I'd be like, am I capable of doing this?
Yeah.
Like I got signed artists right now. Like, can I do this?
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, just shut the fuck up, go to bed.
Well,
that's how it is.
It's only natural that you're gonna question yourself, But you just, when you do, you just say, nah, I got this. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, because like we said earlier, man, you don't want to get old and fucking live, have all kinds of regret. Like, damn, what if that one time, like, I just kept going and I fucking made it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to keep kicking down fucking doors, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I had those moments all the time. I could write like 30 songs, struggle writing one. I'm like, damn. Am I meant to do this shit right now? But
it's true.
You always got to keep pushing through,
Exactly.
And like Nipsey was like, Miguel was telling me the story. Nipsey he stopped music completely. He's just started trapping, and then the record label came to sign him when he wasn't even focused on.
Yeah, see, sometimes things happen when you least expect.
And to bring up Russ again too, he dropped 12 albums before he even blew up, and he noticed, all right, none of these shits are getting noticed right now, so he started dropping a song a week, and that's when it really took off.
I mean, you're always one. You could be one song away from that hit that you need, or that song that gets you to another level. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not a hit, but it opens up some more doors. Or that move that you made, that video you did, that freestyle, anything. You know what I'm saying? So Pnooma, what are and you're working on an album right now?
Yeah, I'm working on.
Don't tell them too much.
Yeah, fast. I'm working on all type of music. I'm working on an album. Just been writing music. I be trying to freestyle too every once in a while. Get in the booth freestyle just to have fun.
No doubt.
Facts, Juice WRLD, RP Juice WRLD he was a big freestyler, would just freestyle in the booth. So yeah, that inspired me to do that. I did a lot of that this summer. Yeah, now we're about to go into the studio, book a nice big session, get a lot of songs done.
Shit going.
Yeah, we're about to hit the ground running for real now. It's gonna be a different
It's
level.
gonna be a big name. You guys are gonna be wanting to look out for. No cap.
Cool, man.
Yep.
So stay tuned, Pnooma. You're gonna be dropping something soon. I would
Cash
imagine.
Face too.
Cash Face
too.
Yep.
Cash Face.
Word, man.
We're gonna have to get him up here soon.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
And maybe we could collab on something too, on a song.
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
like
I
that.
should even go down there.
You know my guy. I got a guy.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about that after.
Yeah,
but yeah, we
absolutely.
definitely do something. You guys got any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
Shout out
Friends,
all
family?
The haters, no cap. Shout out all the haters.
Yeah, you need the haters to survive, man.
You know.
Shit,
I hope we get more after this.
You probably, you got a couple.
Shout out the family and the live mom.
Yeah, facts. Shout out to the people that I'm probably forgetting to shout out. That's just like sorry in advance type shit, but like yeah.
I just want to leave everybody with one quote. This is the label's quote. What is the way? Or no. What is in the way is the way.
Facts.
Okay, I like that.
Facts.
I like that.
Persevere.
That's
Keep
dope.
You
pushing.
probably heard me say that more than 500 times.
But it's the truth though.
Like every time I'm like, guys, we got to get this done. We got to do this. Think about it. What is in the way is the way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Cool, man.
I'll give a few shout outs.
Yeah, you want to? Yeah, you got some shout outs.
First, I want to give a shout out to my mom. Mom, love you.
Facts.
You know. Hey, look, ma, I'm me.
Yeah, you're doing big things.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on TV, ma. You know what I'm saying? But no, I want to give a shout out to my mom. I want to give a shout out to my kids. My son JD, man, you're my best friend. I love you, kid. My two baby girls, Angie, my girlfriend, from being there. Probably my biggest supporter in this. You know what I'm saying?
That's key.
Her and my
That's
mom
key.
always compete with who's the biggest supporter. You know what I'm saying? But she's been through my side. Thick and thin, man, and I'm a blessed man to have her. I want to shout out to my Uncle Mike, man. Is Static, Cash Face. Give a shout out to you guys, Greg Fisher. I want to give a shout out to Rebel Life TV. I want to give a shout out to Street Corner Soapbox, man. Let's give a shout out to everyone.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to you guys, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate this opportunity, man.
Of course, man.
And, many more to work with.
Yeah, man.
especially
Well,
with-
we're all about networking and promotion and building relationships, and then especially with people coming up in our area, I mean, that's important.
Absolutely.
Build bridges, you know what I'm saying?
People are gonna-
Shit, actually, I want to give a few shout outs.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna give a shout out to DJ Loss. That's the man,
There you go.
the GOAT. Give a shout out to Glizzy, YSG Glizzy. That's my dog. Give a shout out to my little brother. Shout out Max, love you, bro. Give a shout out to my pops. Shout out to Ma Dukes. Shout out to Lloyd, even though he's right here. It's my dog. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna give a shout out.
Shout out my stepdad. Hey, my dad. Everybody been here through the journey, so that's
Facts,
my
No doubt. No doubt. All right, so we're gonna end this with Pnooma, one of your songs. You want to introduce it?
What song you playing?
Did you forget? Oh, what?
Was it away?
Away? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Tell us about the song real quick.
All right, so this song was really something different. I was trying to experiment a little bit and do some more singing and just kind of vent on the song. I mean, I vent a lot in my music, but this one was more like heartfelt and something I wanted to be like powerful. I actually didn't want to drop this song for a while. I wanted to wait till like I had a real good fan base and people were gonna appreciate it, but always one song away, so you never know if that was gonna be that song. So I just dropped it. It's a really meaningful song. And it was a new lane for me to take, so I'm excited for everybody to listen to it. If you're tuning in right now, I hope you enjoy the song, and one day I hope you could come while I'm performing it, because that's gonna be one of my greatest songs I ever perform.
Can people get the song online?
Yes, sir.
it's on SoundCloud.
You can get it on SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, any streaming platform.
What's your SoundCloud?
Pnooma, Pnooma. That should be my my name on
We'll
it.
post those links up for you.
Thank you, appreciate you.
All right, cool. So let's get into that track, and thank you guys for coming on.
Appreciate your time, brothers.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it, Chrissy. Street
man.
Corner Soapbox. We're fucking out of here.
Peace.
Lost mix me up.
Tell me, do you feel a way about me? No, you usually feel a way about things. Hoping that you feel the same about me. Will you help me find a way about it? Tell me, do you feel a way about me? No, Know you usually feel a way about things. Hoping that you feel the same about me. Will you help me find a way about it? I just wanna run away. I feel like Uzi, I just wanna get away. Bunch of thoughts I can't escape inside my brain. All this love I've been receiving be so fake. Cause shit is different when a nigga turn his face. So don't act like I'm the one to fucking blame. For all these drugs that a young nigga take. Holding on, hoping that I don't break. Drugs and drugs don't ever mix well. Been hurt, I know you can tell. Truth be told, I never feel well. Without me, better off. Drugs and drugs don't ever mix well. Been hurt, I know you can tell. Truth be told, I never feel well. Without me, better off. Drugs and drugs don't ever mix. Love can be so damaging. Heart froze like a mannequin. So why don't we just both be friends? Drugs and drugs don't ever mix. Love can be so damaging. Heart froze like a mannequin. So why don't we just both be friends? Yeah. Tell me, do you feel the way about me? Know you usually feel the way about things. Hoping that you feel the same about me. Will you help me find a way about it? Way about it?
The Street Corner Soapbox.
If you're a fan of the podcast, you can help support the show by donating to our PayPal at paypal.me/Street Corner Soapbox.
That's right, guys. Make sure to like and share all of our episodes. And for easier access to our show, check out our link tree at linktr.ee/Street Corner Soapbox.